We have Ghanaian chiefs in Nigeria. They celebrate Ghana festivals.
Have we created communities? No. Have we gone to create Igbo land? No. Have we gone to do Asafotufiam? And I say, no.
Let me educate you small. Are those Ghanaians who are in Nigeria, are they claiming lands to build a kingdom? You see, you some of Nigerians and the Igbos, you are full of pride.
Igbo King again. Mr. Jude Iyenetu is currently trending on social media for saying that Ghanaians are also celebrating their festival in Nigeria. So why are Ghanaians saying that Igbos should not celebrate their New Year festival in Ghana? And this has brought a lot of reaction between Ghanaians and Nigerians, and they are all talking about it. Let's take a look at these videos, and please do not forget to like the video, share and subscribe. I will be back to throw more light on it.
We have Ghanaian chiefs in Nigeria. They celebrate Ghana festivals, and nobody has ever asked them to stop.
Have we created communities? No. Have we gone to create Igbo land? No. Have we gone to do Asafotufiam? And I say, no. Let us be factual. The Ghanaians living in the diaspora are not loud about it. They are not claiming territories. It's almost as if we can't go to America and say a certain part of Maryland, we have acquired 10 acres. To go and create a community for is something wrong with you? So excuse me, sir, if you're able to sack us from your country in 1980 and name the whole sack back after us, allow us if we tell you that we're not going to let you do your yam festival. I didn't tell you, 12 years ago, Nigerians had not dominated this country like this. 12 years ago, there was no kidnapping in this country like that. 12 years ago, people were not dying, people were not being kidnapped. 12 years ago, everything was okay. They can defend the fact that it is not just them, but they brought a certain life. Their bribery and corruption system in their schools is so much that Okuta certificates from Nigerian university companies. That is why they have to come to school here. So it will mean something. According to what they told me, if they're lying, I am lying. According to them, somebody can get a first class and have never stepped foot into a classroom. We're here when Davido got his first class, they were like, hey, Davido, where did you go to school now? But you know that you can't bring that thing here. And they know that our certificate holds power. We are helping your children to become good future leaders. What are you talking about? And then you see, as much as they are saying all of that, whatever they're saying, there were some drugs that were not popular here in this country till Nigerians started coming. Tell me I'm lying. When they come in two. And then by the time they leave in hundreds. And slowly, they are dominating. And we know for a fact that there is no way in hell they would have allowed us to dominate their country. Even their movies, they don't show foreign content. 30% foreign, 70% Nigerian, 30% is the
Igbo man, I saw one of your videos which you were saying that there are some Ghanaians who are in Nigeria and they are celebrating Ghanaian culture, they are celebrating Ghanaian culture. So why are we stopping you from celebrating your Igbo Yam festival? So because of that, you don't understand. Let me educate you small. Are those Ghanaians who are in Nigeria, are they claiming lands to build a kingdom? What are they doing there? What are they doing there? Are they want to claim something that it is not belongs to them, or what? You see, you some of Nigerians and the Igbos, you are full of pride. You are full of pride. Let me tell you something. Don't try to challenge Ghanaians. If we are saying that we don't need you, so we don't want you to celebrate your Yam festival, you better listen. You better listen. Otherwise, we'll show you where you belong. We'll put you in the dustbin. Don't joke with Ghanaians. Don't think that you have bribed our leaders, our police, our immigration officers. You have bribed all of them. So you have upper hand over them to do whatever you want to do. The people that you have bribed them, we pay them. We give them work to do. Even John Dramani Mahama, who is protecting you, we are the one who gave him the power to become a president. You understand? Don't dare us, Mr. Igbo man. Don't dare us. I said what? Don't dare Ghanaians. Don't force yourself into where you cannot be faced. You are forcing yourself into a certain hole, which you cannot enter into that hole. Be very careful. Don't force yourself into a hole where you cannot enter. Otherwise, that hole will squeeze you. And that one, I won't add. You yourself, you understand. Don't think that you have married a Ghanaian woman, and you have you can do whatever you want. Hey, Mr. Igbo man, don't let us to do something that you will regret it. Why too much pride? It's Ghana belongs to you. It's Ghana for you. If you want to do anything, go back to your country and go and do it. Mr. Igbo man, why? One of your people said that says that Ghana belongs to them. Your ancestors promised Ghana to them for about 3,000 years ago. If I am an Igbo man and I come and say that the Igbo land, our ancestors promised me as a Ghanaian that they gave it to us some years ago, will you be happy? Don't force yourself into a hole, which that hole can squeeze you and to take your life. Mr. Igbo man, don't dare Ghanaians.
For those of you from other African countries like Ghana, South Africa, Botswana, Kenya, I know you people had been expressing this shock in wondering why Nigerians cannot rally around themselves and conduct maybe a protest or a demonstration in calling out their leaders to doing the right thing, just like what happened in Nepal. So for those of you who have been wondering such, I just want you people to watch this. Just watch this.
One of the worst things that is happening in Nigeria, let me use Nigeria for example, to us as leaders, that nobody says no to us. If you're a governor in Nigeria, which I've been, people celebrate you to point of stupidity. Because you come to a place, somebody is telling you, oh, since you became governor, everything has changed. And you're looking, nothing has changed. And they give us an award. They call you of name. Like you will see, His Excellency. You've been in school. When you talk about excellent, it's after fair, good, very good, best, excellent. So His Excellency means the life we can emulate. But you see somebody who is not even fair. They're calling him His Excellency. I went to a particular secondary school, and their roof had a problem, and they had a bill to do it. So I said to them, by the time you come back from Christmas, it's done. In January, I went back there. I went to the same local government, and when it was question time, because I always ask the people, I do what I call participatory democracy. I want to listen to the people, just like I said, I want to learn. A young JS1, very tiny in front like this, raised a hand. So I said, let's start with him. I've greeted his principal and everybody when I was coming in. They told me things are okay. This young girl raised her hand. And I said, let's start with you. He said, Governor, why do you make promise you don't keep? The whole hall went. Everybody, people started shouting. She started crying. So I said, no, wait. There's a promise I didn't keep. And this person knows. And he described it. And I said to the people, you can see what I'm saying. Principal, you told me everything is okay. You told me, I asked you, how's school? You said, oh, we're doing well. But this is the remembered, there was a promise I didn't keep. The teachers were actually running to come and carry her out of the place. And I told the commissioner for education, I will not live here if I don't give this guy this check. How we do it, I don't want to know. So we went to the local bank, raised the draft, because they've given us a deal. So we can go back and do the documentation. But I have to apologize to this young girl. Because we need to build public trust. I took the same check and gave to the girl. Guess what happened? The president and everybody came and carried the girl, ran and was celebrating. But they couldn't tell me. So it's not civil disobedience. We need to tell people they are wrong. Nobody knows everything unless you're an idiot.
Now, what did you see there? You know, why I wanted to make this video is because someone came to my inbox to tell me, why would I not lead a protest? Don't you think you should lead a protest, Ace? Why don't you lead a protest for your fellow Nigerians, you know? And I kept on wondering whether this guy actually knows what he's saying. Or probably he's not been following my content. Because if you've been following my content, you really know that my leading a protest in Nigeria is a waste of time. Every one of them that had fought for the people wasted their time. Look at Fela Kuti. Fela Kuti sang everything he sang. And yet, his song is being sung still today. After singing all those things, what did he change? Fela had passed. Nigeria remained what it is. Nigeria got worse. Nothing changed. That's exactly what Very Dark Man's lawyer was trying to tell him, even though Very Dark Man misconstrued it in thinking the guy is running away from dying instead of embracing death and thinking of a good name as the most important thing. But that's exactly what your lawyer has been trying to tell you, that no matter what you do in fighting for Nigerians, nothing still happens. Nigeria will remain what it is even when you die. He's not trying to talk about your death or your passing away. He's trying to talk about that. The fact that fighting for Nigeria changes nothing. What changes everything is actually fighting against Nigerians as a people. Because Nigerians as a people are the problem. It has nothing to do with Tinubu, has nothing to do with any of our leaders. None of our leaders have been a problem. It's always been the people. You heard P2B, it's always been the people straight. I'm going to emphasize something with a story so you people will understand where I'm coming from. Right? Now, let me ask people something. Have you noticed that the only man that wanted to make a difference in Nigeria, which is Yaradua, was short-termed? He passed. You know why? Because Nigerians as a people never created, they can never create you can't give what you don't have. They can never create a system that can allow a man lead in integrity, lead in dignity. They can never create such a system. It's not possible. It's not. It can't be. It cannot. Once you enter the seat of leadership or the seat of authority and you try to do something right, Nigerians will be the ones to diminish you, to deplete you, to victimize you, to persecute you. Nigerians as a people. That's why I used to tell people that, you see, what would you expect? What system would you expect to be created by a group of degenerates? By a group of people suffering from imbecility? By a group of people that have vast level of criminality? What system would you expect them to create? See, Tinubu right now is not doing something different from what he should do. He's not doing something different from what the system had created him to do. He's doing exactly what he should be doing. I'm sorry, that's why it's going to be hard for someone like P2B to lead Nigeria. It's not possible. It's not. Even when he gets there, he's going to find a lot of things very difficult. Considering the fact that P2B is an anomaly. His own is that he's an anomaly. That's the only way he can get through that system for a while. P2B is like an exception. That's what I mean by an anomaly. Do you understand the situation? So that's why he might find it difficult, but in one way or the other might still at least do something for Nigerians. But do something at least. Not do something for Nigeria, achieve something good. Do you understand? Now let me get straight to my story to buttress what I've been trying to say. I work in a hospital in Nigeria. A very big federal teaching hospital in Nigeria. Do you understand? Now, the funny thing in that hospital that I've actually noticed is that our staff, I've worked in very sensitive offices, human resource departments and all. You know, I'm an IT guy. I've worked, IT helps you move. I've been deployed to so many units and departments, you know. So one thing I noticed is that the staff as a whole lack integrity. They lack dignity. They have no sense of worth. For example, we have a chief medical director, a CMD right now, who likes paparazzi. He does the least things that normally anybody should do and not make noise about it. He wants a team to exaggerate it, to hype it. He wants a team to hype it. For example, let me give an example. A hospital conducts a successful a successful IVF, maybe of a twin. He wants it to go around the news, be talked about, be deliberated on, little things. It's dysfunctional. Then you know the funny thing. Now the funny thing is the level of psychophancy from the staff, the level of psychophancy going around the people, the level of psychophancy he gains from the people around him. In fact, over a period of time, one person had come to pray in his presence and he said, there is none like our CMD. He attributed the word, there is none like you, O God. So he said, there is none like our CMD. It's appalling. I mean, I've worked in a unit that he uses to praise himself, to toot his own horn. And I know that the woman he uses to run that, one young degenerate, one young lady suffering from imbecility and very vast level of criminality. When you look at her, she will look poised, but this woman has a high level of criminality. The day I spoke to her, she was shocked because out of all those people, they know me in that hospital. I told a number of people closer to me, instead of me opening my mouth to praise someone that I know does not deserve to be praised, and in a bid not to be oppressed, because when you tell them the truth, they try to oppress you. So I always tell people, here is the tactics. Instead of you opening your mouth in order to run away from being oppressed for saying the truth, instead of you opening your mouth to praise, to follow other people and praise someone that you know does not deserve to be praised, close your mouth. Silence says a whole lot of things to them. When people don't talk, they know they're not doing well. But you know the problem? The problem is that the people would always praise them. Our digital director, our amiable CMD, this one. It's unfortunate that people do not look at some of these developed societies like South Africa, like Ghana, like the US, like the UK, to understand how a people can naturally make people in authority behave themselves and take responsibilities. Nigerians as a people will give you a system that can only allow you to abuse power. They will never give you a system that would allow you to utilize power. You will always abuse power. Because they will keep on hyping you. Why? Because of their selfish interest. It's a game of who is going to hype you the most so that you can keep on giving them opportunities, undeserved opportunities. And that is why when a Nigerian lady comes out to tell you, most of them surrender their body parts to some of these authorities. Like I won't be shocked if the lady in that very unit, has an uncanny ordeal with the CM. I won't be shocked.
I hope one day we the Igbos will have the courage to hold each other accountable. As much as we are the receiving end of this systematic neglect in Nigeria, we must not forget the fact that there are things that we are not doing right. And I'm going to start with the shortcut culture in Igbo land. Money is life in Igbo land, ego bondo. This has created excessive social pressure. Young Igbos are going through anxiety, depression, and many of them are desperate to make money because there is erosion of values in Igbo land today. Respect and wealth in Igbo land are tied together. If you don't have money in Igbo land, there will be no respect to you. So in Igbo land today, it's money over everything. Money over value. Money over moral. Money over integrity and dignity is affecting us. Go to Ghana today. The Ghanaians are pointing fingers at the Igbos. South Africans are pointing fingers at the Igbos. In many places around the world today, where Nigerians are being accused of, being involved in crimes, fingers are indirectly pointing at the Igbos. And this is not to say other tribes in Nigeria don't commit crime, but when all said and done, majority of the Nigerians outside Nigeria that are damaging the image of this country are the Igbos. We need to call a spade a spade. And let's not act as if the government of Nigeria wake up one morning and say, okay, we are going to neglect the Southeast region. Understand that every action comes with consequence. There's reaction to every action. We literally went into civil war with the government of Nigeria, even though it was unnecessary. The Biafra war was unnecessary, but I digress. The reason why we are being treated the way we are being treated by the government of Nigeria today is because of that war. We were in control before the war. So we must not act as if we are being neglected by the government of Nigeria for no reason. The Nigerian government do not want to see the Igbos rise above their control. That is why the Southeast region is being neglected systematically. But I digress. What I'm talking about here is our shortcut mentality. Majority of the Igbos are suffering. They're under pressure. Young Igbos are under pressure everywhere. They want to make money so that they can be respected. A young Igbo guy in Ghana, in Kenya, in South Africa, in any country outside Nigeria cannot come back to Igbo land without serious money to avoid being shamed. Because if you come back to Igbo land without serious money, as an Igbo person that travel out of Nigeria, your own family member will hate you to the core. So our culture is built on wealth. We measure value in Igbo land based on money. So if you have money, you have value. If you don't have money, you don't have value. What about lavish burial culture? When somebody is alive, you don't take care of that person. But when that person is no longer here on earth, you spend lavishly. Why? Why should burial become a lavish competition? Why? What about excessive glorification of our business aspect? The Igbos are good with business, so what? The Igbos are good with trade. Yes, it's basic knowledge. But today, we over-glorify that aspect. Young Igbos don't care about any other thing aside business. Telling an Igbo guy now to go into career service or into art is a waste of time, because to him, business is number one. I'm not saying that business is not important, but when all said and done, people should be allowed to engage in different things. Please, let's do better. Family pressure, community pressure is too much. An Igbo man that is rich today faces serious pressure, because you have to prove that you are rich. You have to build unnecessary mansion in your village, even though you don't stay there. That is why if you travel to Igbo land today, you find empty mansions here and there, just to prove that you are rich. Egoruna maronye pale. And some family members will dry you to the bone. Some family members, the moment you become rich, they will milk you until you are dry. And guess what? If you go broke in Igbo land, you're on your own. I was rich before, not in Igbo land. If you are not rich now, there's no respect for you. So we need to change that culture. It's affecting us. This is the reason why our people are engaging in different type of illegalities, from human trafficking to powder dealing, drug dealings, to all kinds of illegalities, just to make money. Some people import fake medicine. Some people are into fake drinks, spare parts that the Igbos are known for. There are people manufacturing fake brake pads. They manufacture so many things that are fake, and they sell it to the people, all because they want to make money. You see, this culture of money over everything in Igbo land will be the end of us if we don't adjust. The Igbo man will do anything for money. That is not something to be proud of. That is backhanded compliment. We need to do better. Our women now cannot even date without money. You wonder why Igbo women love money? Because it is our culture, and it's killing us slowly. It's also affecting the country. It contributes to the reputational damage that Nigeria is facing today. And like I said earlier, this is not to say that other tribes in Nigeria don't commit crime, but we the Igbos, we need to do better.
Exactly. All the tribes in Nigeria really need to do better. But the Igbos, some of them, they are committing more harm to the name Nigeria than good. The level of atrocity some Igbos are committing all over the world is really damaging the name Nigeria. They really need to change their ways. A lot has been spoken on this video. They have not given their points and reasons of what they think about Ghanaians and Nigerians, and also the leaders in Nigeria. And also this video of the Igbo king that has been trending again. This man came on social media to say that Ghanaians are also celebrating their festival in Nigeria. So why are Ghanaians not allowing the Igbos to celebrate their New Year festival in Ghana? I think this Igbo king wants more problem from Ghanaians, because I don't know why he's finding every reason to cause more havoc. Ghanaians say do not celebrate New Year festival in Ghana. It's not a big deal. Do not be a king in Ghana. Accept it and move on. Don't cause more havoc again to we Nigerians living in Ghana. Have you ever seen anywhere Ghanaians having kingdom in Nigeria? When I saw the video, I took my time to go search Where are Ghanaians celebrating festival in Nigeria or having kingdom in Nigeria? I never saw any video of Ghanaians having kingdoms in Nigeria. Nobody said that Ghanaians are not in Nigeria. They are there, but they are easily minding their business and doing what they have to do. So please, Nigerians, we should learn to respect other people's culture and tradition and respect the law. Ghanaians are saying that there's no way you can do New Year festival in Ghana. Please, sir, accept it and let's move on. Don't cause more havoc again, because for the past 3 months or more than 4 months, Nigerians living in Ghana, we have been having a lot of tension. I am not ready for another tension again. Say, kindly respect Ghanaians. Do not celebrate any New Year festival in Ghana, and you can never be a king in Ghana. Respect it. Whether Ghanaians are in Nigeria or not, please, we are not talking about that. So please, sir, respect Ghanaians' decision. So please, at this point, I would also love to see your comments on the comment section of what you also think of this video. And please, if you have not liked the video, please do me well by liking the video, and don't forget to share so that more people can see this video. And please, if this is the first time you're coming across this channel, please do not make it your last by subscribing. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for always coming back to the channel, and I will see you in my next video. Bye for now and stay blessed.